Ketua Komisi Majlis, Presiden KKK Batin dan AJK-nya, serta Komisi Tata Negeri, saya di KKK dan keluarga saya dan keluarga media. Selamat datang. Cukup Abdullah juga Abdullah. Dan saya sebagai wakil daripada pihak guru, betul saya kenalkan diri saya. Saya Syawaluddin bin Ahmad, anak yang ketujuh pada Anwar Ahmad Ahmad Abdul Rahman. Dan saya satu-satunya anak yang telah menjadi guru. Saya pun telah berumah 20 tahun. Dan adik saya pun seorang lagi pun seorang guru. Alhamdulillah tak pahala ada kesihatan. Kerana telah menjalankan program yang kami telah diberi. Kami suami sama berterima kasih. Kami sebagai sebuah anak selalu ditinggalkan ibu bapa kita, ibu bapa kita kerana misalnya untuk menumbuhkan kesatuan KPK dan juga KJSK. Selalu tak di rumah kami tak ini dan selalu berada di luar negeri mewakili guru-guru di Malaysia ini untuk bersama-sama guru-guru jatuh juga dan sebagainya. Semua yang telah melibatkan diri untuk menjadikan program ini. Dengan Allah saya sudahi dengan wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
It's really our deep appreciation for inviting all of us. Like my brother said, that really signifies a lot. I'm towards the young ones. There were 15 of us in the family, so 5 passed away in 10. So I'm more towards the young ones, the 12 in the family. Now, first thing, our dad, it's true he didn't spend time with us because almost every weekend he went away, to attend meetings. So our house was like an open house. You have a lot of people, came in and out. Wherever my dad went, she would try to follow. To my dad, despite that he didn't spend time with us, however, he still managed to raise us. He made sure that, he gave enough money to my mother. My mother is actually the one that did all the budgeting and everything to, taking care of us. So my dad, passed away in 1999. It's actually during the election time, right? 1999, Monday, November 1999 election time. Now the other thing I just like to share with you, one of the things that I remember, maybe my brother and I able to share with you. When I was, it was in 1974, I think. 74. So my dad came back from Japan. So he went to Japan because of the meeting. 19 has to be 1970. So he went to Japan. So the flight, it was a night flight. So my brother and another 2 brothers, my mother was there. So he wanted to go straight home. So they had an accident. It was around like 12 midnight in Malacca. Accident, maybe my brother. So he was after his trip. He went, he came back from Japan, one of his, overseas trip. So I still remember that day, and then the picture all over in the newspaper, because at that time my dad was the president. So and then we lost one of our brothers, who died on spot accident. So there were a lot of things that all of us went through, but then we love him so much, we understand, he had to sacrifice. And there was also the time that when he had to go to Sungai Lembing. I still remember, I was only 6 years old, we stayed 1 year, and then be able to understand that why he was sent to Sungai Lembing, and then, less than 2 years, and after that he came back to Johor. So that really shows his desire. He continued to fight despite all the obstacles. He continued to fight, and then he managed to come back to Johor.
Terima kasih kepada pertubuhan ambil peran tentang mengingatkan apa dia suruh bapak saya, dan saya tak ada apa nak cakap apa.
Tapi mereka tidak nampak betul dia berjuang untuk guru misalnya, untuk melemahkan perjuangan guru ketika itu pasal presiden. Masa itu banyak yang perjuangan muda banyak yang dia nyentuh tentang apa mungkin.
They say the moment you retire, you are a forgotten person, no matter what post you hold. It is really, probably this is the first gathering where his name is mentioned. As I said, you are forgotten person. We were staying in war those days, and I remember right from the late 50s, very early 60s, until 72. When he came to Kuala Lumpur, and the ILO conference in Geneva. From then on, most of the time he was overseas. We hardly saw him for weeks at times. And he used to jokingly tell us, your mother is your father and my name.
First of all, a big thank you to NUTP. So, the family has taken up basically where Dad brought us up, and as my elder brother mentioned earlier, that three of them are Jekos. I'm the only black sheep. I'm the number third in the family. So the elder two plus my younger sister, they are all teachers. So they followed father. I think father wanted to make sure they followed him, and but he was a bit lenient to me. Alright, among the many good qualities that my father had was where he was very particular about integrity and honesty.
Terlebih dahulu, saya ingin mengucapkan ribuan terima kasih kepada pihak NUTP kerana menjemput saya sekeluarga ke majlis yang nostalgik dan amat bermakna.
Tidak dilupakan wakil-wakil pengasas NUTP, pengasas NUTP yang saya rasa pada tahun 77 dia jadi presiden, oleh kerana dia memberi laluan kepada pakcik saya, Allahyarham Tuan Haji Ahmad Abdul Rahman. Dan pada tahun 60-an dia dilantik sebagai Asian Representative atau wakil Asia kepada International Federation of Free Teachers Unions yang berpusat pada masa itu di Brussels, Belgium. Setiausaha Agung, saya masih ingat nama dia adalah Mendiang Andre Leconia. Baju yang dia pakai, saya yang beli. Of course, dia bagi duit. Baju Glow Beef dari Globe Silkstone, RM11.90. That was the price of this shirt. 40, itulah nombor kereta dia. Tetapi bila dia dapat Unified Teaching Service, bila gaji dia naik sikit, he was the first government servant in the whole country to buy a Volvo 121. Ayah meninggalkan kita selama-lamanya pada tanggal 24 Ogos tahun 2012. Nantilah antara newsletter JPPK ke rumah, surat menyurat dari EI, semuanya stop there. Alright, tapi sekarang ini memang kami keluarga Bangkai Berkausin, kita terkejut lepas 8 tahun masih ada dalam kenangan ini.